Kim, we are back again with this amazing device, the Optimus, which gave us a diode laser hair removal. It gave us a Forma bulk heating RF. Now we're going to optical. It plugs in the front. This is where your dilaze plugs in. Long pulse YAG plugs in. Simple to do. You disconnect, even if you screw it up like I did, and you got to reboot the whole system. There we go. And it'll load again. It goes through the flash lamp, make sure that the capacitors, everything's firing, and you'll plug it in from the right side. While it's loading the software, I'll talk about this Lumecca. And so here we are back in Niagara Falls, Ontario. We're looking at the Optimus with yet another applicator that plugs in this photofacial. This is the 515 cutoff filter. I use this on skin types 1, 2, and 3. Maybe a light 4, but rarely. 4s I start on 580, all 5s on 580, and skin type 6 does not get IPL. And so once it's done its loading of the software, up will come the parameters. Just come off the device here. And now we've got, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Top secret, 1, 2, 3, 4. No hacker can break that one. Now we're going to go after the Lumecca. We hit our Lumecca, up comes our energy settings, does a self-test, looking at the discharge for the capacitor. This is a xenon flash lamp. And once it's set, typically for this type of skin type, she's got a little redness from her Forma. I'll probably be 12 to 14 joules per centimeter squared. And this is definitely left shifted. And so it's powerful. Dr. Crendel realized that pulse duration gets us into trouble. So he doesn't give you a lot of choices on pulse duration. As the fluence goes up, the pulse duration goes up. Short fluence is an aggressive profile, but in the short pulse duration, it is going to be 1/3 of the fluence in milliseconds. So let's go to 12 because my math is easier. 1/3 of that is 4. That means the pulse duration is 4 milliseconds on short. As I go higher in fluence, the pulse duration goes up. If I want a long pulse, a little safer, and I hit long, that's 50% of the fluence in milliseconds. So 12 joules would be 6 milliseconds. So short is 4 milliseconds. Long is 6 milliseconds. I like a short snap. Just to let you know, at 4 milliseconds, the closest competitor can only do 10. There's not enough power to get a short pulse duration. This is like an affordable picosecond optical system at 4 milliseconds. I can get as low, let's say an 8 or 9 joules, down to 2 millisecond pulse duration. This is like a pulse dye at 35 watts per second, 3,500 watts per second. So if I'm happy with that, strong cooling is to 5 degrees, and we're going to do, let's say, 1 pulse per second. Hit ready, and we're ready to go. Again, protect your eyes, protect the patient's eyes, do some pulsing. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I typically do about 10 pulses in front of the ear. I'm looking for erythema and edema. She's already got some redness. She's going to have a little more selective photothermolysis. This photon is going after chromophore, hemoglobin, and melanin, binding to it, creating heat, which destroys the target.